never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
You don't wanna be every time, no. I would like to personally welcome you to Man Hour After Dark. Say that thing. While I bring you the host, Mike, Buck, and Cone. You know sports talk than what you about to hear right here. I second that.
Go. You know that it's us when we talking about sports. Giving you facts on the field to the court. Tune in, we need the support. 1 hour too short to listen some more. On all your stations, not dropping no music. Starts like Adidas, but Nike just do it. Down 4 in the 4th, we go for the win. Michael 2 seconds, we taking it in. Buck, Mike, and Combs, you know what's going on. Man, now we're after dark, no LA, we the big spark. No 4th and inches won't cut you short. Got the best talking, it's all sports. Buzzing more than buzz beaters. We coming live all through your speakers, go.
Live, raw, uncut NFL talk. Let go. Are you ready for the best damn NFL show on the planet?
Man Hour Nation, rise up.
Yeah, hey, let's go. Hitting that gridiron, we going hard, we running the plays. You know the vibe, only the strong survive. Gotta keep your head in the game. Talking NFL, uncut, straight raw. Steady bringing that sauce. We about to take off. Get it hype, this man, our sport talk. Yeah, from the quarterback to the lineman. Everybody bringing heat. You don't really want to try them. Hey, who gon' win? It's a battle of the giants. This show is the flyest. Nobody can deny it. This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception? This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception?
Let's go. What is up, Man Hour Nation? And welcome to Man Hour NFL Talk, guys. Your go-to spot for live, raw, uncut NFL talk, guys. I'm hyped with you here for today. There's no BS action today. But before I dive into it, guys, check out the manhourradio.com. That's where you can cope all your exclusive merchandise, dive into our latest blogs, and stay locked in to everything Man Hour. So if you want to rep the squad, that is a go-to spot to do it. And do not sleep on this, guys. Smash the like button right now, hit the subscribe button, and share the channel with a couple friends, because sharing is caring at the end of the way. That's exactly how you can stay plugged in and never miss a single moment of the madness right here at Man Hour NFL Talk. But if you want to take it to the next level, if you want to be like my man, Old Man River, if you want to be like Jim Powell, if you want to be like John, if you want to be like Casey, if you want to be like Laura, guys, become a Pigskin Pundit. This is our exclusive members-only crew where you get free entry all to the NFL pick'ems, giveaways, and exclusive merch drops as well. Plus, Pigskin Pundits gets access to special live streams where you won't find anywhere else. You will get to see the building of the new studio. You get the afternoon drive. You get the pre-game live streams as well. Trust me, you want in. And remember, this is a live, interactive show, so drop your hot takes down below, throw down your opinions, and light up the chat right now, because Man Hour is your platform to be heard. No filter, no limits, just pure NFL madness. But guys, we've been breaking down the way too early NFL schedule, right? We started on the West Coast. We went to the South. We went to the East. We went to the North. Then we did the AFC playoff picture. We did the NFC playoff picture. And today, we finally get to ourselves to the Super Bowl. We get to talk about the Super Bowl. But, spoiler alert, guys, the Super Bowl is the LA Rams take on the Buffalo Bills. This is the game that we've been anticipating. This is the game that we want to watch. This is the way too early Super Bowl 60 predictions, and I'm planting my flag here right now. The Buffalo Bills take on the LA Rams. Two teams on a mission, two teams with different styles, one heavyweight showdown that has everything you want in a championship game. The rebuilding LA Rams and the Buffalo Bills that have not been there since the early 90s. Guys, this has what it takes to be a classic. This has what it takes to be the underdog story. This has what it takes to the Buffalo Bills finally get their first Super Bowl win ever, or is Sean McVay really the man, the myth, the legend? But before we get too carried away, we guys got a recap of how we got here, starting with the AFC playoff picture. All right, guys, so that is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the 7th overall seed, sitting at 9-8. So just to recap, we have the Buffalo Bills coming in at number 1, the Baltimore Ravens coming in at number 2, the Chiefs coming in at 3, the Jaguars coming in at number 4, the Chargers coming in at number 5, the Texans at 6, and the Pittsburgh Steelers sneaking into the playoffs with a 9-8 record as a 7th seed. So that gives us the matchups of the Chargers taking on the Jaguars, the Texans taking on the Chiefs, and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens in this way too early AFC West, the AFC playoff picture. And the first game we got is the Chargers versus the Jaguars, guys. This is a matchup of the 2022 Wildcard Game Classic where the Chargers blew that 28-point lead. Not this time, though. I think Justin Herbert comes in more mature. He is more composed and far better protected. And simply put, the Jacksonville Jaguars defense cannot keep up with the Chargers' tempo and balance. Guys, Jim Harbaugh's playoff experience shows, and the Chargers finally get revenge in this first Super Wild Card game of the AFC playoff picture in 2026. And I think the Chargers advance to the divisional round, beating the Jaguars 27-20. Now, next up, we do have the Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Guys, the Kansas City Chiefs defense is the real MVP here. CJ Stroud is poised, but he's going to be facing Chris Jones in a Spags blitz package for yet the second time in this playoff seeding, right? Mahomes doesn't have a huge game, but he makes the right plays at the right moments. There is no other quarterback you want in the playoffs right now than Patrick Mahomes. Guys, the Chiefs control the pace of the Houston Texans, and the Houston Texans youth shows. I think the Chiefs move on past the wild card round, beating the Houston Texans 30-17. And then we move on to the final super wild card weekend round. We have the 7th seed, the Pittsburgh Steelers, taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, this is the most physical matchup of the weekend. This is a rematch of the previous 2 times. Hell, they played more times in the playoffs than I care to count at this particular point. But the Pittsburgh Steelers keep it close for the 3 quarters thanks to their defense. TJ Watt and Fitzpatrick and the rest of that defense is flying around, but they cannot maneuver enough offense. And Lamar Jackson eventually breaks loose for a late touchdowns, and the Ravens win a slugfest in the super wildcard game. My prediction is that the Ravens will beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 20-13 and to host a divisional round game. So just to recap, guys, we do have the Chargers beating the Jaguars 27-20. We have the Texans losing to the Kansas City Chiefs 30-17. And then we have the Ravens beating the Steelers, giving a 20-13. So as of right now, this is how our divisional matchup looks like. We have the Chiefs take on the Ravens, and then the Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. Yes, buddy. What? I love you too, buds. What? Go ahead. Say go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Let's go. Go Chiefs. Go Chiefs. All right, guys. So we are into the divisional matchup. And our first divisional matchup, we do have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Baltimore, Maryland to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, this is Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. Everything is on the line yet again. The Ravens have learned from the last time they have played the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. They want to slow the game. They want to force Patrick Mahomes into long drive, and they want to run the ball. I feel that the Kansas City receivers cannot separate, and the Ravens defense dominates the possession, the time of possession, right? Big turnover late seals the fate for the Kansas City Chiefs, giving them the Baltimore Ravens to win 26-21, moving the Baltimore Ravens to the AFC Championship game. And then the final divisional round game, we do have the LA Chargers traveling to Buffalo Bills, traveling to Orchard Park. Now, guys, the Chargers are explosive at this particular point, but the Buffalo Bills are better in the trenches. The Bills' pass rush harasses Justin Herbert all night long, baby. And Allen avoids the risky decisions that have haunted him in the past playoff runs. Home field advantage is real. The Buffalo Bills control this one from the second quarter on, and they dominate the LA Chargers 31-24 as the Buffalo Bills punch their ticket to the AFC Championship game. So I have the Ravens beating the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills beating the LA Chargers, giving us a Baltimore Ravens versus Buffalo Bills AFC Championship game. Guys, this is the heavyweight showdown that we've wanted for a long, long time. This is the game all year long we have been anticipating for. The best 2 teams in the AFC go head-to-head in the AFC Championship. The best 2 quarterbacks in the AFC go head-to-head as well. Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen. The 2 of the most complete teams in football. And the Ravens lean into the running game early. They rely on King Henry. But you know what? The Baltimore Ravens like to fumble late. They like to get away from what works from them late, and they start to pass the ball. And that's where the Buffalo Bills start to capitalize, and the defense shuts down them in the final minutes. It's a statement game, and the Buffalo Bills beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-20 to head to the Super Bowl for the first time since the 90s. Let's go, baby. We're going to start right there up at the very top. We have the first wildcard game. We have the 5th seed LA Rams taking on the 4th seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And guys, quite frankly, this is a matchup on paper. And it plays out that way on the field. The Rams are a 13-win team, and they're that way for a reason. The only reason why they're a wild card is because of the seeding and because of the way the playoffs work. It is what it is. Matthew Stafford is locked in. Sean McVay is calling elite plays. The defense is on top 9, and Devontae Adams is that X factor that we've been talking about all season long. Even after the roster turnover by losing Cooper Kupp, right? This is a fast, physical team. Meanwhile, the Bucks barely squeaked into the playoffs. Baker's been gritty and Mike Evans is still a beast, but at the end of the day, the team struggled with consistency. They won the South with the 9-8 record, and that says enough. So in this first wild card game, guys, I do have the Rams overwhelming the Tampa Bay Buccaneers early, and they never look back. The LA Rams do advance, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first wild card game. Now our next wild card game, we have the 6th seed, the Dallas Cowboys, traveling to Ford Stadium in Detroit to take on the 3 seed Detroit Lions. And this one is personal for Detroit. They have taken their lumps, and now they want blood throughout the season. Brian Schottenheimer might be running the show in Dallas, but the Lions team is built in the trenches, physically on both sides of the ball and led by a quarterback, Jared Goff, who doesn't flinch in the moment. Dallas, look, they have the talent, but they haven't been reliable when the lights shine the brightest, a.k.a. the playoffs. And I don't trust that offense in a hostile Detroit playoff environment. Aiden Hutchinson is going to be in the backfield all day long. Grit wins it. The Lions take down the Dallas Cowboys. And giving us to our final wildcard matchup, the 7th seed Washington Commanders take on the 2 seed, the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, guys, this one is going to probably be the game of the weekend. This one is going to be a lot closer than many people think. Dan Quinn has his Commanders defense humming, and with the offense that doesn't make mistakes, they will hang around. But Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles have been there. They've done that. They've been here before. Their experience, their depth, and their offensive line dominant late. Guys, Washington hangs tough, making a nice 27-26 type of score, but they just do not have enough explosive playmakers to go toe-to-toe for 4 quarters with the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs. I think Jalen Hurts makes big throws when it counts, and I think the Eagles move on. So just to recap our wild card games, I do have the LA Rams taking down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I do have the Detroit Lions getting revenge on the Dallas Cowboys from earlier loss this season, taking down the Cowboys, and then the Eagles win yet again over the Washington Commanders, moving them all into the divisional round. So when we look at the divisional round playoffs here, this is what is up. This is what's up next. Next up, we do have the Detroit Lions traveling to Philadelphia Eagles. It is a rematch of the regular season, and this time the Detroit Lions are ready. Dan Campbell has these boys believing, and this is where they break through, right? The Eagles will be favored. They will be rested, but the Detroit Lions will bring the fight. Jared Goff plays clean. The run game keeps Philly defense honest, and the defense forces a key turnover in the 4th quarter. On the bright side, they also stopped the tush push. So, guys, I think the Lions delivered their signature win of the Dan Campbell era, and the Detroit Lions pull off an upset in Philly, advancing them to the NFC playoff picture. Now, next up, we do have the LA Rams traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. Guys, one of the hardest things to do in the NFL is to beat a team 3 times. Simple as that. The hardest thing to do in any sport is to beat a team 3 times. And the San Francisco 49ers have already beaten the Rams twice this season to be in this particular position. One of the best rivalries in the NFC right now are the Rams taking on the 49ers. And while the 49ers have had the Rams number recently, this one feels like the reversal is about to happen. Matthew Stafford is surgical. Nuka and Devontae Adams just light it up. And Sean McVay finally cracks the Shanahan code yet again. And the LA Young's defense steps up to slow down Christian McCaffrey just enough. Brock Purdy struggles with pressure, and this is where the Rams make their championship statement. Guys, the LA Rams will end the San Francisco 49ers playoff run, and the LA Rams advance to the NFC championship game. So give us a quick recap. I do have the Lions beating the Eagles, traveling to Philly and beating the Eagles, and the Rams on the road beating the San Francisco 49ers, which gives us a NFC championship game that honestly we've been waiting for a very, very long time. The Detroit Lions not only make it back to the NFC Championship game for the 2nd time in 3 years, this is the first time that they're hosting one. And of course, it's Matthew Stafford versus his old team, Jared Goff versus his old team, all for the marbles, right? And this one writes itself. Right, guys, Matthew Stafford versus Detroit, Jared Goff versus the Rams. It is emotional, it's physical, and it's a heavyweight fight for all 4 quarters. But in the end, guys, I think the Rams have that veteran poise. The moment is just a little bit too big for Detroit this year, and the Rams hit a big play late. with the Matthew Stafford to Devontae Adams, and the defense stops they needed. And they punched their ticket to the Super Bowl. I think the Rams win the NFC, and they are establishing themselves as a dominant force this season in 2025, 2026 NFL season. All right, guys, so that was the recap of the AFC playoff picture, the NFC playoff picture, and how we got to the Super Bowl matchup. The LA Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. But let's break down the Super Bowl. The way too early NFL Super Bowl prediction. Super Bowl 60. I'm going to start with the Rams, guys. This team reloaded, and it reloaded fast. Sean McVay is coaching as aggressively as ever. Matthew Stafford looks healthy, a little aged, but quietly put together one of the most balanced rosters and the balanced seasons in the NFL for a very, very long time. Offensively, they got everything. They got a seasoned quarterback who's already been there, done that. They got a nasty offensive line. They got young, explosive playmakers mixed in with the veteran leadership of Devontae Adams, and the Sean McVay scheme is humming. It's that peak performance. It's that 100%, baby. We cranked that baby up to 12. The LA Rams are clicking, but it's a defense that should surprise the people the most this NFL season, especially going into the Super Bowl. Even with the household names from Super Bowl 56, this group flies around. They play fast, and they bought into the next man up mentality. And the truth is, guys, outside the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers, no one in the NFC has the combo coaching, quarterback play, and playoff experience right now that the Rams have. The Rams are the real deal, guys. I have been talking about the Rams all season long. They are the real deal. But now let's flip the script. Let's look at the Buffalo Bills. Yes, they have fallen short the last recent years. Yes, people have been doubting them year after year after year after year, few letdowns. But I think that's exactly why they finally get a breakthrough. Not only do they get a new NFL stadium next season, they want to leave Orchard Park on a high note. Guys, Josh Allen knows that the window is not going to stay open forever. Their offense has to do it right now. Now, Stephon Diggs has been long gone, right? But wide receivers issues have been plaguing the Buffalo Bills the last couple seasons. This year, they had an easier schedule, and it showed, right? 14, 15 wins this regular season. But do not let it fool you. They're still a very, very good team. And the defense got even better this season. It's getting healthy. It's been healthy. Von Miller is out, right? Insert Joey Bosa. I think Joey Bosa is healthy all season long. And they have a young secondary and with another year under their belt. This team is playing with urgency. They finally look ready to put together four quarters together when it matters the most in championship-style games. So, guys, what does the Super Bowl look like? It is a chess match, right? It is a chess match. You got Sean McVay taking on Sean McDermott. Josh Allen's mobility versus the Rams' aggressive front seven. Matthew Stafford's deep ball precision versus the Buffalo defense that lives off of confusion and disguise. But the X factor, what is going to make it all happen is the Rams' experience. The Rams have been there. They've done that. They felt pressure like this before. They lifted the trophy, and they still had the same head coach and quarterback who made that happen. The Buffalo Bills guys will fight. Allen will make plays, but in the fourth quarter, I trust Matthew Stafford to make the throw and Sean McVay to dial up the right call when the game is on the line. So my way too early Super Bowl 60 playoff prediction is the Rams win it all. The addition of Devontae Adams is a game changer. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Rams have enough firepower to finish the job? Or is it finally the year that Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills bring the Lombardi to Buffalo? Guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Remember, we're live Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. We'll be back Friday, truly live, raw, uncut. This is a live, interactive show, so comment down below for your Week 60 NFL Pick'ems. And we'll be back tomorrow, live, truly live, raw, and uncut. Until then, guys, we out.
Hey, now it's time to take off. Gotta keep it live and raw. Better stay tuned in. Man, our NFL talk. I know that you're ready for more. They on the field, ready for war. Who's in the lead? I'm checking the score. We about to do it like never before. NFL live, uncut, raw. This is Man Hour NFL.